back everybody. I'm going to show you now how to decorate your dark matter cake to look like the universe. So I've made my cake here. I've put it on a cooling rack and I've put the cooling rack on top of a baking tray so that when I pour the ganache over, it all drips down into the baking tray and makes less mess. I've also put an extra layer of dark chocolate ganache on the cake because this will give it a smoother finish, and it's always a bit nice to have a bit more chocolate, but you can just go ahead and just use the white chocolate ganaches if you prefer. So I made my white chocolate ganache and I've coloured 1/3 of it black, I've coloured 1/3 blue, and then out of the remaining third I've coloured 1/3 of that pink, 1/3 purple, and then I've left the other one white. I've also got with me a skewer, an offset spatula. So if you don't have one of these, then you can just use a silicone spatula or anything else you have lying around. I've got my edible glitter. Now you can get these from baking shops, or like you can find it on Amazon and stuff and have it delivered, but if you don't have any of this, then don't worry, you can just use a bit of extra white chocolate ganache. I've got a teaspoon and I've got my small sharp knife here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the black and the blue ganaches, and I'm going to just pour them over the cake in going backwards and forwards like this. So don't worry about, go all the way to the edges. Just get it all on there. It doesn't need to be neat. And I'm going to scrape some of this out. And I'm going to do the same now with my blue ganache. Let's give that a stir. So again, trying to get everything covered. Right up to the edges so that it all falls down. And then I'm going to use my offset spatula to just very gently just drag that across the surface. Okay, and I'll just put that there for you. And now I'm going to get some purple. And again, I'm just going to put a few drizzles of purple, just a few lines going across. And I'm going to do a little bit of pink as well. There we go. And then I take my spatula again, and again, still going in the same direction. Just smear it around, make everything look a little bit nebulous. And now I've got my white chocolate ganache, and this is going to be the galaxies that you can see. So I'm going to drop a few little spoonfuls of ganache on the cake in sort of roughly galaxy shapes, or little dots. And again, don't worry if you get the odd bit going here and there. And now I'm just going to use my skewer and very gently, so that I don't disturb the cake underneath, I'm going to swirl out my galaxies. Some nice spiral arms. Spread this one out. And then I'm going to take a bit of this edible glitter, and I get a little bit on the bit of my knife, and then I'm just going to very gently tap so that little blobs of it fall off, and these will look like stars. And there we go. I'm not going to tip this up because it might slide. The ganache is still quite sloppy. So there we go. I hope you enjoy making and eating your dark matter cake. Let me know how you got on using the hashtag darkmattercake, and see you sometime.